Greetings and salutations, my name's JW608, and today I'm playing Starmade I. And today I'd like to talk about shops. I've done a little decorating in the forge, I added a little computer slot here. How'd you like those lights? I'm digging the new curved pipes, and eventually those light rods are going to be physical 3D objects instead of the little sprites here. But that's beside the point. We want to talk about shops today. Alright. I think I've worked it out, and we're going to give a quick rundown on shops. So you need a shop module on your station. I don't know if you can put one on a planet. I probably should have tried that before making this video. Anyway, you probably put one on a planet, but I highly suggest you don't, especially if you want other players to be visiting the shop physically, as planets and players usually don't get along. Alright. So let's look at the shop. When you first put it down, there's going to be some things you're going to want to do. First of all, you're going to want to go to options, and you're going to want to add shop owner. You're going to type in your own name. Except I'm not going to because I'm already a shop owner. And you want to set it so either all can shop. No, and this tells you who can shop. Everybody but enemies. Only your allies and only the faction. I have it all can shop because I am not prejudiced against credits, even if it's Armada credits. Faction-owned shop. This tells you who has access to the shop. Only me, only the owner can use it. Anybody in the faction can change settings. Not use it, but change settings. Only in the faction can change settings. Anybody allied can change these settings, or everybody can change these settings. I'm leaving it to faction. So if anybody in the squadron wants to come and pull credits out of here or add credits into it, and they can do that as they see fit. In fact, they can come to this station. Hear that, squadron? You can come to the station and pull whatever resources you need. This is for the station, or for the faction anyway. You're going to want to do that. You're also going to want to deposit some credits. In the shop starts out with nothing, and you're going to want to enter in some credits here. I put in 1 million. I like to keep 1 million credits, and you can also withdraw credits. So if you sell a bunch of stuff, you'll get credits delivered to the shop, not to your person. You'll have to come and you'll have to withdraw them manually. And you can remove the shop owner. Now, storage pull is inactive by default. I'll get to that, how I've set that up, but I've just like a storage block, I've set up storage pull everything. Alright. Next off, you're going to want to go to trade. Pardon me. And you're going to want to add shop to the trade network. There should be a button if you're not in the trade network to add it to the trade network. You want to do that so that way the other factions can trade with you, and you don't have to park cargo and nobody has to come to your station physically anymore. And then you're going to want to set prices. Now, I was a little confused on this. Purchase price and sale price. This is from the perspective of the customer. Sale price is how much the customer will get if they give the shop a block, like this and signal. They will get 21 credits, and they can sell as many of them as they have, or until the shop runs out of money. Or if they want to purchase an and signal, they get 20 credits, and that should be the other way around. No. They get 20 credits if they go. So I need a markup of some sort. Anyway, it looks like I'm fairly even, and see you can adjust the prices just by going to base price and changing it. For example, if I know there's a deficit in and signals, I can set the price to 100 credits per and signal. That's silly, nobody's going to pay 100 credits for an and signal, so I leave it at whatever recommended initially. I have to pay 2 credits for a cactus here, but I'll only buy them for 1. And you can set these up individually. You can add purchase, so I only want this shop to sell arch cactuses, or arch cacti, anyway, and they're gonna sell them at 1,400 credits a piece. You can do that. Now what I did is I went to add purchase category. use the drop down here, and see how these are indented at different levels. General's up against the wall, hull has a space, and gray has a space beyond that. These are all the gray hulls, these are all the white hulls. If you click this, you get all the hulls. If you click this, general, you get all the hulls of every color, all the docking, all the lights, logic doors, decoration, ship, ships is the next category. So I added general, I added ships, added factory, manufacturing, you have to do this one at a time, space station, terrain, and that's it. You have to do it both for buying and selling, unless of course you don't want to sell, or you don't want to buy anything as a shop, leave sale price out. In fact, you can hit clear, and to clear it, I won't because I already have it set up. Alright, so purchase price is from the perspective of the buyers, so this is what you will get for giving them blocks. Sale price is from the perspective of the buyer, and this is what you will give them to get these blocks. Alright. Trade. Now, if you want to do a trade, for example, I want some purple hull. Purple, actually, we're going to do purple advanced armor because that popped up soon. This here, just search by station. This is just telling you where or who has it. For example, see, available. This is sells for, this is the price. Buys for is the price. How many available? Nobody has any purple hull. So let's search for something I know they have. Orange standard armor. Squadron, I have 7,955 available, and I will buy them for 125. Now, if you click order, you might think, oh, this is going to set up my order for me. No, it's just going to take you to the station, and you're going to have to search again. Except that's the wrong text box. Orange standard armor. The price is 123, and then you enter your amount. It'll give you the cost, raw costume for the blocks, delivery cost, because there's actually a simulated cargo fleet that comes out, and they're going to charge it for that, and then the total profit. The delivery cost, I believe, is primarily the distance. It might be also the distance and the amount of cargo. So, the 608 outpost, where I know this is, it's fairly close, so delivery cost isn't going to be bad. But if you're ordering something across the galaxy, it's going to be horribly expensive. That's basically how you find something, or if you know, hey, the Outcast have something I know, just on the trade here, I hit order, this is everything they're selling. Blue rock. I want a blue rock. I would like one blue rock. Is it going to cost 5,000 credits to get the blue rock delivered? 1 credit to buy the blue rock. So no, I really don't want a blue rock. And this is your order list here. You can say you want that many cacti, except I don't have that much money in the shop, and this takes the shop's money, not yours. So you just click there to exit, or to close those. Okay. Cancel that. Now, how do you get stuff in your shop? We saw how to set up prices, but if you don't have anything in there, you aren't going to be able to sell anything. Well, we could, let's see, decorative console, because I have some here in my hotbar. Now, we can come here, we can take his owner, and we have 1,100 at least of them in here. You can take his owner, that means you don't pay for it, you just take it. Take quantity as owner, let's see, I want to take 1,000. And notice I have 163 now. Take as owner just takes 160. I can put in as owner, and it puts in from whatever cargo I have selected. Or I can put in quantity as owner. I want to put in 2,000 of these things. So I have, for some reason, I had 3,000 consoles on me. Or 2,000, you get the idea. That's how you can do that, or you can drag and drop. Like these rail speed controllers. I'm going to drop 50 of them in here. And now I have 50 extra rail speed controllers. Now, as I said, this also has a storage pull. Now, this is the way I set it up. Not necessarily the right way, but the way I did. I had this shop pulling from... Oh, and you have to have cargo space. I have some cargo spaces here because it still takes volume and all that. Oh, you can press B anywhere in your station to bring this up. cargo space. I am using 2,000 units of volume. There are 122,000 available because I use the cargo spaces just like a storage block. You can think of a shop as a super fancy storage block if it helps. Alright. Now what I've done on my factory, I need to find it. It's on the other side. I think it's right here-ish. Yeah. These blinking lights are. I've set up this as also a shop cargo, and I'm pulling from this cargo container, this storage block, and I have it set to auto pull everything at a unit of 1, and this is pulling from my main storage. This is my main storage. This is what the factory uses to build and to where it puts the built item. Yeah, the built items. So this is main. So it's pulling 1 of everything when I have it on, from the cargo to this block, and then I have this button. Where am I? Oh, I'm close. I have this button set up to turn on and off that cargo block that pulls 1, and this is pulling everything from the 1. So we can hit that there, and let's shop for gray hull. It should be climbing in number there. Let's see, gray hull. Huh. Must be a connection thing. Yeah, when my ping goes over 140 or so, sometimes it delays in pulling. Plus, of course, I had that set up. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. See, it pulled by 1, so it actually takes 2 ticks now that they give a tick to pull into the cargo, a tick for the chop to pull it. So it's slowly going up. I did this to throttle. You don't have to. You can hook it straight up to your main cargo or plant things in instantly. But I use this as an intermediate step to throttle the amount of stuff the shop pulls. So if I'm on say a building thing where I need 200,000 gray blocks for some reason, I can turn this off so it won't pull any, or even if I have it on, it'll only take 1 at a time. So it won't interfere with my actual building. And that's sort of the philosophy behind that, is sort of a stopgap. There's probably a better way to do it, but that's the way I've chosen. I might up it from 1 to 2 or 5 or something later on. Although most of the time it looks like I just go through my storage and see I have 580,000 power capacitors. I only have 2,000 power reactors. That's strange, because I thought I was producing those in equal measure. And I have 1,000,000 power auxiliary. Who needs 1,000,000? Alright. I already checked this session, but if you press F4, that's the default. It's the mail. Brings up mail. You can resize the whatnot, and it'll give you the trading guild will send you a message if you sell anything. You click it, it'll tell you what station sold it, or what shop, how much you made and is now in the shop's inventory, and what exactly was sold. So let's say the outcasts decide, hey, we need some purple armor. So they buy purple armor, and I think they do this every hour or so. They'll buy the things they need. Anywho, you'll get a thing, unread messages. You click the button, you click it, and it'll say, Outcast bought, actually I think it'll say something like 608 forge stations sold to the Outcast or whatever. Then it'll list purple armor, 500. Let's just say they bought 500. And then it'll give you the price in there as well. I wish I'd lift one, or they'd buy something real quick. Anyway, that's a rundown of the shop and how I have it set up. Hopefully this will be useful to you, and hopefully you'll have a good day, and I will see you next time. I've been JW608, and this has been Starmade.